For some reason, I feel like there's some bad joke waiting to happen. Hello everyone, and welcome to Christmas week once again. And for this week's Reflection Thursday, I thought it'd be so appropriate if we just covered movies that I definitely watched as a kid, and I still do even to this day. The series of movies that I definitely watched a lot were the Rankin-based stop-motion videos. Why? Just because they were the series that everybody had to have in like their arsenal of holiday movies. Not gonna lie, I absolutely loved it. Especially my favorite ones being The Year Without a Santa Claus and Santa Claus is Coming to Town. I think that particular movie was so interesting of like, where did Santa come to be? And they made a story around it. The other really good thing that I like about these particular movies is that they not only used music that was very popular for the time and that we still sing to this day, but all those movies then created their own song, which I definitely do like. One of my favorite songs comes from Santa Claus is Coming to Town, and that is one foot in front of the other. So when winter is discovered by Klaus, or Santa, Kris Kringle, we're gonna call him the Kringles, he sings this song that's called Just Put One Foot in Front of the Other, and you're walking out the door and you're able to kind of do the things you want to, which is a really good song. That is a song that I absolutely enjoy and get a kick out of anytime I can hear it. And in The Year Without a Santa Claus, there is a song that Mrs. Claus sings about what she would do if she was Santa, and that's a fun song. It would be cool just because she gets to sing that song, and it's so good. And especially in The Year Without a Santa Claus, they do sing A Blue Christmas. The whole point of the song is there's all these kids around the world are asked to send Santa a letter saying what happens if he misses Christmas, and so they all sing what happens. There's no decorations on the trees, on a blue Christmas tree, and it's so sad. You're like, oh, I want to cry, and it's so beautiful. Love that song. And the movies themselves just have a great wholehearted feel when it comes to it. But those aren't the only Christmas movies I happen to really like. Now, my other favorite one that I absolutely adore is Christmas Vacation, because sometimes you really need some off-color comedy to make something happen. And I think my favorite scene of the entire movie is when they discover there's a squirrel in the tree and they can hear it making noises. They're like, what is that? And then, you know, squirrel! It just moves forward. It's so funny. It's the best scene I've ever seen because they're all freaking out and the dog's going berserk. It's absolutely funny. But one final one that I really wanted to talk about, I think this is where Christmas and the act of doing unprecedented kindness. The movie's called Annabelles Wish. Now, how I discovered this movie was because my mom worked for Discover Card, as well as, and they were in cooperation with Novus Services. So they were all given a gift, and this was a VHS, you heard me, a VHS of this movie called Annabelles Wish, where a baby calf was born on Christmas Eve, and for one Christmas Day a year, every animal in that barn could talk. And so she reveals to her owner, Billy, that she can talk, discovers that Billy cannot speak. So it's a weird story, but the payoff is so perfect, and I had to sob, and I was trying to describe this movie to someone and I couldn't do it because it was so hard. But I did find a link to the movie from YouTube, so I'm going to include the link in the description down below. Hopefully it's not blocked by the time you see this, but please get a chance to see it. It's so good. I absolutely love it. So let me know in the comments down below, what are some of your favorite Christmas movies that you cannot miss during the entire Christmas season? From my family to yours, I want to wish you all a very Merry Christmas, and hopefully you guys have a great season. And don't forget, love your friends, hug your family, give them a good time, spend some time with them. That's super important. So next week's theme is going to be New Year's week. Now for this particular week and theme, we're going to be focusing on what we saw in the past, in the year 2016, and what we hope to see in the year 2017. So hopefully we have some good stuff. Who knows? keeping the fingers crossed. But thank you so much for watching this week's episode of Reflection Thursday. If you liked the video, please don't forget, like and subscribe down below. I release new videos every single Monday and Thursday. All of my social media links, including the link to Return Home, The Way I See It, and my merchandise shop are located in the description down below. Thank you so much for watching, and as always, my name is Forrest, and remember, pink cake. Woo!